Well, Atiba, commiserations, first game of the season and a comfortable loss.
Yeah, it was first half not too happy with that performance. Told the guys at halftime. Second half much better. Intensity, focus. Still had some turnovers, but that's just from guys trying to make plays out of custom making, like out of position, because we have limited numbers. So when we get the pieces in, I think everyone will slide into their space a little more, and it'll be a lot better.
I think even the fans who are not expert on the game, Atiba, would have noticed that their numerical advantage took its toll over the course of the game, didn't it?
Yeah, it's tough when you're playing man down and you try to find breaks for guys, but it's just hard. Guys kind of just get tired legs, and that beginning of the fourth quarter, kind of hit a wall, and until guys started missing shots a little more and just didn't get the ball rolling. So it's going to make a big difference for us offensively.
Now, there's one player that is signed but wasn't available for technicality reasons. Can you explain that to us?
Well, basically, when we get a player from another country, he has to be released formally. Michael Williams came from Japan. For whatever reason, the Japanese Federation, which is equivalent to England basketball, didn't release him. We requested it in advance, and they never got back to us. So the team he was played for has no issue. So usually that means there's no issue, period. But because the Federation didn't give us release, we can't play him technically.
In terms of some of the set plays that you've been doing in practice, how do you feel that went in tonight's game?
Well, they played a lot of zone defense, which is is man-to-man zone, and they played a lot of zone defense, which we didn't get to run a lot of our sets we like to run. So, kind of was tough, but the things I put in during the game, they ran really well, and I was happy with how they executed that.
How much difference do you think having the two extra players when you get them will make, Atiba?
Huge. It's just guys that are, I'm forcing guys that aren't necessarily that type of player to play a different role for this period. And, when you got a guy that's a shooter, you can't really make someone a shooter who's not a shooter. It's just no replacing that. You need a shooter, and he wasn't there tonight. We needed that against the zone. So hopefully when we get that in, guys can slap back to where they're supposed to be and play comfortably, and they'll get a better flow offensively, and we'll score more points. And that's what we were missing, just guys being comfortable on the court.
One of your new players got the Man of the Match award. Tell us about how you felt he performed.
I thought he did well. His first game out, first professional game in Europe. He has a lot to learn, I think. But he's a sponge. He really wants to get better. He wants to listen. So I think there won't be no issue there with him improving during the season. But like I said, I think because he had to make so many different plays for people because we were down in numbers, he took some shots he probably shouldn't have. But once we get those guys in the position, then he'll get more assists and everybody will look better.
Finally, what are the main positives you draw from the game tonight, Atiba?
Defense. The defense was superb in the third quarter. 2 or 3 shot clock violations is unheard of. Usually you get maybe 1, but 2 or 3 in the same quarter it shows some good defense on our part. So I got to be happy with that.
So the message is keep it tight at the back and be more effective on the offensive.
Yeah. Once we get the guys in, we need to get in and we work them in and get everybody in the right page. Offense, that you can't really rush that. That has to come with time. But defense is what we can do now, and we're doing a good job of it.
Well, welcome to your first game in a suit, Atiba. It's interesting to see you not wearing the sporting gear tonight, so you look like a coach or a football manager tonight, my friend.
Yeah, good. First time I'm not sweaty after a game, too.
Thanks for talking to us.
No problem. Thanks a lot.